people, so I feel like they know that they could reliably expect us to shoot for them if we had to, you know?
And I'm never gonna shoot for them unless
No, I
it
know.
also involves us.
But, like, I think it's important for people to know that it's not like a full separation thing. I think mostly because we don't do that much, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we don't do a whole lot of like shooting and stuff, and I think that it makes some people think that we're not useful, which is fine, but it's always kind of made me feel like, you know, there's some people in Osiris that we're close to, but there's also some people that it's like, I feel like their opinions of us would be, we will never shoot, you know?
Anybody thinks that about me, they're
Like, it's always been a thing that I thought that Faye doesn't particularly care for me or RRH in general. I've always had that feeling. But after today, she was really nice and like checking up on me and stuff, and like was really grateful that I shot with them. I just think that that is more important than being upset that the plan didn't go well, you know? Because there wasn't really one. It was like a spur of the moment problem.
Yeah, I feel like it's a problem they created for themselves.
I mean, maybe, but I also think that if you had actually gotten yourself treated for the time that I was in prison, you would have traded places with me and gone with them and probably done it too. So, I mean, because sitting in the car makes you look like a bitch.
I don't know if I would have done. I don't know. I actually think I would have been like, guys, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. When there was like 20 cops there and they had no plan to get away. I would have probably called
Thomas
them out
was
and been
supposed
like,
to be the getaway, but things weren't working out. That was
because realistically, Margarita could have got in prison after she was sent. She could have got a million different ways. Besides everybody getting firing squatted. Like I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying that them knowing they can rely on you is important, because it is. I'm just frustrated with the situation from the outside looking in, as I was. I also had 0 comms on anything for hours, and people in Osiris knew shit and just didn't fucking tell me. The only person who even told me there was a bench trial was fucking Allie, who works at Gogo's. Gemma did eventually, but it was like after everybody was already there.
I mean, at the end of the day, it seems stupid, it seems pointless, but it's kind of a statement too that it does not matter where anybody is. They will probably get shot up if someone wants to shoot them. I think it's like, it didn't work out, yeah, but it sounded like Margarita got hurt based off of things cops were saying. So, slight success.
Yeah, I saw her while I was waiting at visitation in prison. She tried to talk to me and I told her to go fuck herself. Everything worked out this time, but if you ended up in the ICU or something worse happened to you, I would not be talking to anybody in that club for a while for putting you in that situation.
I made my choice, Rob. Where's your car?
At the house.
I have your license plate.
Yeah. You pissed at me.
No, I need to get my Segway.
Where's your boy?
I don't know, wherever Faye left it.
Oh, cool.
Where are we going?
On the freeway.
Good night. Thank you so much for your hard work. I hope you have a good rest. Yeah, exactly, Lonely. It's like it was, and we tried to get her after the fact, and it was impossible to fucking find her. She's slippery.
Is it in here or is it out?
Is that the cat? It is. It might be upstairs or in the alley. It's there. Ugh. Where's my license plate at? They take my license plate from me. Those fuckers. My miracle worker. Unfortunate. I'm not looking for anyone. We're gonna Benny's my car and then take it home. Yeah, I would say it's not exactly the same scenario. It's a bad scenario, and it's definitely was a bad plan. Though I think the plan actually was to just shoot her and try to get away, and Thomas was meant to be the getaway driver. But there were so many cops there that plan didn't work out. Didn't really work out. And that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes plans don't work out. They went through with it though, and V had already committed to doing it and was already in the car. I'm not gonna back out, you know? I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna watch all of you guys get shot down because I'm a piece of shit? Because that's what V would have looked like a pussy and a piece of shit if she didn't shoot with them, you know? And she's not going to do that. And there's some people in OMC who probably don't think that RRH would ever help them with something, even if it was something involving them, you know? And I think there's some situations that we should help them with, and there's some situations that we shouldn't. But I think it's important to establish, like, they will shoot with you, depending on situation. No one ever expects you to, oh, just come and shoot for us, because they're not members of the gang, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, not gonna go shoot for you in a war, not gonna go shoot for you in a stupid situation. But this person hurt somebody that all of us are close to. They hurt Sean. We were all gonna go after them anyway, you know? Might as well fill in the numbers. I forgot that my fucking... They documented my keys. They moved my keys, which means they documented them. Are you hurt?
No, just hungry and thirsty.
Why didn't you get food?
Was it a bench trial and stuff?
Why didn't you ask someone for food? Gemma and Piper brought a bunch of food.
Yeah, but they said they had like none left. No. I haven't been in the best headspace for the past couple hours, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I noticed. You usually check up on me when I've been shot by like 20 separate bullets.
I did check up on you. What do you mean?
At the hospital?
Like when? I was told that they locked the entire hospital down for you guys. I didn't get an update or anything for like 2 hours or an hour and a half. I didn't know what happened. I was just waiting at prison, constantly looking at the MDW, hoping it would just say you were sent up to jail. And then I get told by a fucking Go-Go's employee of all fucking people that you're in a bench trial. I didn't even know you were okay. What?
I don't know. Just don't feel good. I'm gonna have to get more burners.
Do I worry too much?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Wait, you seem upset with me. Can you tell me what's going on?
I'm not upset. I'm just tired. Give me 2 seconds.
Yellow.
I need you to collect some burners, like
I've
15
got
of
about 80.
them. Okay. I need like
I haven't
15 of
scrapped
them
them
in
all
the
yet.
van for me. We
The
have
5
to,
up the top still good?
yeah. We need
Okay.
to get rid of our burners and get new ones.
All right, I'll
Don't worry
update
about it right
the-
this second, but just
before I go to bed, I'll put them in the van. I'll have 15 ready to go.
thank you.
I'll keep another 15 in a separate vehicle, ready to go, just in case we need to do it again. That way we didn't have to scrape around. Are you all
Alright.
good? I saw that you got shot. I was nearby when all the
Okay.
shooting happened.
I'm so good.
I
Don't
saw
worry about it.
Margarita fall out of a car, and I was tempted to grab her and speed off.
Oh, that would have been funny.
It would have, but there was like 5 cars right next to her.
That means we definitely succeeded in shooting her. That's all that matters.
Yeah, she was in the middle of the road down near Digital Den. All right, well, I'll get
Alright.
those phones sorted. You to get some rest. If you need anything, let me
Yeah.
know.
Thanks, Seamus. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah, I told Seamus to put 15 phones in the van so I can sort burners tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put photos, names, and numbers in every single one of the phones, create the group, and then hand them out to everybody.
Hmm.
You good?
Yeah.
Fuck, I was supposed to see Pendragon.
Guess so was I.
Is he asleep?
You're not getting surgery today.
Why not? I already got it.
You had surgery?
Yeah. I got shot, Rod. So much. I got unloaded on. I think I scared an EMS.
Ow.
The one that was holding an IV for Thomas in the courtroom, his name's Dan. I think he was trying to flirt with me while I was on the hospital bed. And he started saying, he was like putting pressure to my bones, and I had 3 of them, and he's like, well, I've only got 2 hands, I'll just put my head on the last one. And I was like, don't do that. And then he kept saying things that were like slightly hinting at like, wanting to know my name and stuff and like what I do. And I was like, I don't think my husband would like that much. And then he's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And he started panicking, and he's like, forget everything I said. I gotta go.
Sounds about right.
Someone else flirted with me today too, but I can't remember who. I don't know.
Huh? When?
I don't remember. Someone else did though. I just genuinely can't remember when. It just was
Been
today.
with you like the entire day.
Happy just.
Oh. That's a Mirror Park thing, yeah.
Also, I like that cop that processed me, Shane Taylor. was very nice, and he wasn't being an asshole like fucking Sparks was. And he held a bag for me to vomit in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Seems reasonable.
Right? I don't know.
Are you gonna be okay? You're doing that rod thing you do when you're bothered by a lot.
I feel like you're bothered by something and you weren't telling me.
What could I possibly be bothered by, Rod?
I don't know. I feel like you didn't like my response to things.
I don't have to like it. I comprehend it, and that's that. You're gonna starve to death.
We'll be okay. Look, from a gang perspective, you're right. But you're also the only thing I really actually give a shit about. And the fact that Thomas, father-in-law, and all of them who are supposed to be close, put you in that much danger, like you just said you got fucking unloaded on, bothers me. I'm not mad at them. I thought you might have died. I heard all of the gunshots. I pulled up, heard like fucking 80 gunshots. I thought you might have died. I heard nothing from anyone for hours. I still didn't even know if you were okay. I didn't even know you had surgery. I didn't know anything.
Did you call anyone to check?
Gemma was giving me updates, but the only update I got, she said she was gonna update me when you guys left the hospital. Didn't do that. And then I got an update like an hour later that you were going to a bench trial.
Done. Thanks for the raid. I don't really know what I meant to say to all of this stuff. I don't know what the right response is.
I think you should just say what you want to say. You shouldn't think about what the right response is.
I don't I don't know. I mean, I get it, everything. I just don't feel the same way, you know? I'm also just so used to you tracking me all the time and like looking for me that I just assumed you were dead or like did not give a shit or were mad at me. So you just weren't caring.
So the hospital was locked down. They weren't letting anybody in. So I went to prison to wait for you.
The people shot up the hospital while we were inside. Unrelated.
Yeah, I heard about that. I just was not in a good headspace, and I was just looking at the MDW, hoping you were getting sent up and that you were okay. Because if I have to argue with another cop about being able to see you or make sure you're okay when you're in fucking custody, I'm gonna end up shooting them. Not to mention, you just gotten out of jail, and I'd seen you for like 5 minutes, and then you were on the floor shot. I was just, it was not. I know it wasn't good for you. I just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a dramatic bitch. I used, I had the attitude you had until all of the people that I've seen end up in the ICU for fucking ever or fucking dead here. There are so many fucking people that die.
I'm not allowed to die. You told me I'm not.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean that I don't worry. And maybe I am uh looking into it too much, or I don't know what the right word is, overreacting. But if you feel the same way about me that I feel about you, I think you would feel the same way I do in this situation. I know you say
I
you don't
don't think
understand
you're
it.
overreacting, but I also would have overreacted more than you to the entirety of the situation. So I don't really have room to talk. I would have been nonstop tracking you until I knew exactly where you were the entire time, until I couldn't track you anymore because they took your phone. I would have been losing my mind calling people and double checking every 5 minutes whether or not they had information because people tend to forget things in certain circumstances, which is valid. But I'm also paranoid and crazy and I overreact to things, so I don't know if that's a normal reaction to things.
I would have tracked you more if I didn't know where you were at the time. I knew you were going to the hospital. I knew if I tried to go into the hospital, they would have told me to fuck off. Then I was told 5 minutes later that they locked down the entire hospital and weren't letting anyone in, and that might have been related to the shooting that happened, unsure. And then so I was like, "Fuck it, I guess we'll just go up to prison and wait." And then we're just waiting forever. I didn't get an update from Gemma. And I was about to call her, but then Allie from GoGo's called me and said that you guys are going to a bench trial. I'm trying not to, like, call Gemma a bunch right now because of her phone, and I didn't know who else was there. I have just seen so many people get seriously hurt, and I just really don't want to, you know, I don't want to lose you. And uh, when I pulled up and I heard like fucking 90 gunshots, I was not in a good headspace. Especially when I knew I couldn't literally do anything.
I mean, I understand. It's fine. I'm not mad at you or anything. I don't know if you're worried about that.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Years ago, I wouldn't have been worried at all, but now it's like the opposite, and
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
Dumb shit happened to Izzy. It's just trauma.
Well, she did quote unquote die in a way that is somewhat similar to what happened to you today. That didn't even really cross my mind. I I have over the past week started giving less and less of a fuck about a lot of things. But the inverse of that is you're literally the only thing that's keeping me like on a even keel right now.
No pressure.
You say the same to me. And I just don't want to lose that, and it might be making me turn into a huge pussy. I don't know.
I don't think you're a huge pussy.
I might be. I feel like one.
I think your concerns are valid. I don't think you're in the wrong for feeling the way that you feel. But I also don't want to feel babied.
This isn't about
Which,
feeling baby.
but
Like I'm
it's
not
what I
baby. Like
feel right now.
I'm
I
not. I'm
feel
not mad
like
at
I
you.
shouldn't do things because I don't want you to feel the way you're feeling right now. Even if you're not mad at me, you're upset because you think Thomas put me in that situation, but I
Well,
chose
I
to
think
be
all of
there.
them did.
But I chose to do that, and I chose to get out of the car. I made choices of my own free will. Yeah, it was a bad plan. It didn't go well. It ended badly. But, I mean, I made the choice to go along with it knowing that. And I knew in my head that it was going to end the way that it did. I knew I was going to get shot. Granted, I am off my meds and I'm not all here, so I am making reckless choices again. But I also don't want to be a fucking giant little pussy bitch who never does anything ever and is just like a fucking boring. I feel boring. You may
Hey,
not think I'm boring, but I am
you're
boring.
not. You're not. How are you boring?
I am
Why do
so
you think you're
boring.
boring?
I just
Because you
spend
don't go
every
and.
day organizing things and making sure money is where it needs to be and making sure stuff is doing what it's supposed to do. And I just do the same shit all day, every day. And all of it is so fucking boring. I feel like a manager at an office and I'm exhausted.
What's exciting to you? What isn't boring?
What happened today? What happened yesterday? Even long chases? Getting
Yeah, I
arrested?
agree. Okay, wait. Do you think the getting mag dumped by 20 parts,
No,
like 20
that
cops
part
part?
sucked a little bit, but it was exciting to
See, to
do.
me, that's. I think it's exciting
Do
to
you know
fucking smoke
do you know what I
margarita.
was thinking the whole time that was happening? All
Hmm.
I was thinking was I'm finally doing something that I want to do. Regardless of the outcome, I am finally choosing to do something that I want to do and I don't feel obligated to do. I tried to talk with Pendragon about it, and I said I feel like I can't do things that I want to do. And he kept asking me why I can't do things that I want to do. Because I can't do them. Because if I do them, it sets a bad example for everybody in the gang if I start doing stupid, crazy, dumb, fucking not thought out shit. Okay? So I do nothing instead. Because there is no balance for me that actually feels good to do. Everything is an obligation. I want to do crazy shit like I used to. I want to have fun. I want to run from warrants. I want to shoot cops. I want to stab people. I want to kill people. I want to do all this shit that I just can't do. And it's frustrating because I'm shackled by my own shackles because I don't want to ruin something I'm working hard for. So I'm just miserable instead.
Why can't you shoot cops or stab people?
Because I'm trying not to have what happened today happen. I almost fucking
Well,
burned our whole fucking burner chat. Because it's not even something I did, it's just them being assholes. But that could happen at any moment because they're assholes.
normally, when we shoot cops, we're not going to be shooting 25 of them at
I'm also
once.
pretty sure they documented my keys today. Because they moved
They might
them.
have.
They were not where they were supposed to be.
They must have had a fun time documenting those.
I'm just like bored.
Look, you can do crazy shit. I think what happened today was borderline.
It was extreme.
It
It
was
was a
like beyond
lot.
crazy.
I recognized how bad it was, but I felt, for the first time in a very long time, useful to someone. Even if I got mag dumped. I don't feel useful. I feel like a manager. And I feel like I'm obligated to do things. And people are obligated to talk to me. That is how I feel. And that might be the meds. That might be my brain. But it's the way that I feel all the time. And I felt useful. I just want to feel like I matter sometimes. And like people can call me for things. And I'm reliable. Even if they're dumb.
Yeah, being in your position has its downsides.
just feels like downsides lately.
You know you're useful for me like all the time, right?
Where? When? What do I even do that's
I
fun?
literally just told you
We
you're
just
the
have
only
sex.
thing that
Is
that's what
that cool?
you think our relationship is.
No. I just don't think I help you with anything. I just stress you out.
I literally just said you're the only thing that keeps me like
How?
stable.
How? What do I do?
You make me happy.
What do I do to make you happy?
Well, I mean, just your presence, but being around you, your thought process on things.
Yeah? Do you like my
Your
thought process on
unpredictability
things
is
today?
kind of hot sometimes. Today, a little bit overboard. A little bit, a lot of bit. I don't want to feel like I don't want to make you feel like you're shackled down. I think today was a very extreme example. I don't. I hope this isn't like what happened today isn't what you envision is crazy because this didn't seem crazy. It just seemed. Uh, I don't even know. You would have needed military grade weaponry for this one to work, and a sniper in the hills.
Seamus said he saw Margarita's body fall out of the cop car because he was over there. So we did kill her. Well, almost. She obviously didn't die.
Tempted to.
But we did shoot the shit out of her. He said he was tempted to go and pick up her body and drive away. It would have been really funny. I think there
Would
was
have
too
been
much
kind of
chaos going on with that whole thing, considering the
yeah.
families or someone fucking kidnapped. Who did they kidnap?
Joy.
Joy.
I just
Yeah, Joy.
I want you to be happy. I don't want you to feel miserable all the time, and I'm sorry if you do.
I don't feel miserable. I don't think I phrased that correctly. I'm out of it. I'm not miserable, but I feel stagnant. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. I just feel like I'm not useful to anybody.
You are useful. You're literally the most useful person to everybody in the group. You realize that, right?
I don't. I don't know.
See, you are very useful. As I've said before, and I will say again, without you, there is no group. I don't think you recognize your usefulness because you see things you do that are useful or ways you act that are useful as just like what you should do or what you're obligated to do or whatever you may call it. Most people don't do that shit. You do. I guarantee you, if it wasn't for you, Grayson would not still be around.
Is that because you would have killed her? Because that sounds about right.
Well, regardless of that, but yeah, I would have. But regardless, even if I didn't kill her in some crazy universe, nobody thinks you're useless except you. I also feel like you're mixing up stagnant with stability. The reason you might feel stagnant is because there still isn't a crazy amount of shit we can do. So, in some ways, yeah, there is some stagnation. Um, but I don't think if that's like anything you've done wrong or anything wrong with you. I think that's just kind of the way things are at the current moment. Which is why it's a good time for us to build up our fucking bread and shit, because I'm sure in the future we're gonna have to spend a lot of fucking money. Like, I don't want
I
you to think because
spent
of
a
me you
lot of
can't do
money
shit.
today.
Yeah, you did.
Like almost
Over 10K.
13 grand total.
Yeah.
My fine alone was 10 grand for this. And then 2.5 for the other one.
I don't want you to think you can't do shit because of me.
I don't think that it's... I don't want you to think that it's like a because of you, but I don't want to do things that could risk me getting hurt anymore, because it's just... I don't know. I don't like when you feel certain ways.
Look, if you get hurt, obviously I'm gonna be upset. Just like if I got hurt, you'd be upset. Um, but like I said, even with what happened today, I wasn't mad at you. I was mad that you were in that situation. I just,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I get that you're like chained down to me or whatever, you know, metaphorically, because we're married. But I don't want you to feel like you can't do shit.
I don't, I don't consider myself chained down to you.
You said shackled a lot. We are kind of
No,
shackled
I
together.
have shackled myself in what I consider fun-wise. I'm just in my head. I can't do all these things because I can't have an expectation of everyone below me if I myself am not following that expectation, because I don't want to have to tell people, fucking do as I say, not as I do, because that just feels fucking hypocritical and stupid.
There are times you're gonna have to do that. It'll happen, but yeah, I see what you mean.
It just makes me feel like I'm in the wrong position.
You're the only one for the position. The fact you feel like you're not in the right position means that you are in the right position. I guess you just have to ask yourself if the trade-off is worth it. I know sometimes it probably doesn't feel like it is, but I'm pretty sure deep down you do think it's worth it. Otherwise, you would have burned the shit to the ground.
I really need, mostly, I think, more than anything, I just need everything to be out of my van.
I agree.
I am like, I
debating
was
clearing
so
shit out.
scared that I was gonna get rated off of this shit, because she was just being so stupid. And in my head, I was like, I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's a valid fucking raid or not. If she does it anyway, what can I actually do about it? Nothing. I'll still lose my shit. I'll have to fucking sue her. I'll have to go to court for fucking ever and explain where I got hundreds of thousands of dollars from.
If it makes you feel any better, I was about 5 minutes away from clearing everything out of the house and the van. So, obviously, I do think it's best if everything isn't in your van. I've been saying that for a while, but like, I was gonna clear everything out.
I just feel like I've hit this realization properly, where I specifically should not have all that shit in my van. And it's not because I think that I'm better than anyone else. It is because I'm I'm like the leader, so I feel like I shouldn't. But I also feel like, you know, if I as the leader am not willing to do that and risk
No,
everything, then
you
am I
shouldn't.
really a good leader? But
No, you
also,
shouldn't. You're
I
gonna be the
shouldn't.
one they target more than anyone. You shouldn't.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point if they think you're the leader of Red Right Hand. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they realize that I am. Last
I
I
would
heard, they
say,
think I'm just a higher up in the Red Right Hand, which is
I would say,
true.
what? You think I'm the leader? No, I'm just
Shadow
a hot
leader.
piece of ass.
this is this is my little sled. I take him with me everywhere.
Pretty much. You haven't really seen the way I can be because I choose against my immediate impulses to not go and do the things I used to do because I don't want to make things worse for people. I am I feel the same things you do sometimes, V. Like genuinely. I feel like I can't do things that I would want to do because I would do some crazy shit. Today I wanted to do some crazy shit. I wanted to get that grenade and I
Mhm.
wanted to fucking throw it at all the cops on the other side of the courtroom.
Okay.
And I probably would have done it if I didn't think that it might, I don't know the fucking radius of the explosion. I might have just taken every single person out in the courtroom for
Just
all I know.
everyone dies.
So I decided against it. But that's mainly because you were there. If you weren't there, I might have done it. I don't I am not good at handling problems. The first things that went through my mind when I heard all those gunshots and everything was that I wanted to find Sean and kill him. That is the first thought that crossed my mind because in my mind, the way my mind works, Sean is the problem. If Sean didn't fucking get got by a fucking moron, none of this would be happening. And then I wanted to hurt Margarita, and then I wanted to hurt everybody that put you in that position. But I didn't do that
Did you
because I
struggle
know that
today
would
not
be
to do
bad.
something crazy when I was in cuffs? Because you still did something crazy. But you did actually drive away.
You're my gang leader. I listen to your directions. Um, yeah, I was gonna shoot him in the face.
Oh.
I was gonna pull my gun out and shoot him in the fucking head. And I was gonna hit him in the face though, because he had a helmet on. I wanted to make sure he really felt that shit. But you did tell me to drive away, so I did listen to what you said and I drove away.
How'd that make you feel?
Hmm. I was indifferent. You told me to drive away. I drove away. Did I want to? No, but what you say goes when it comes to that shit. I wasn't angry. I was just like, you know, is what it is. I'm used to that when it comes to gang shit, not, being told not to do something.
I'm glad you
I'm,
ran him over, though. I did tell you you could run him over if you wanted to, and you did do that.
yeah.
You did do that. How's your wound, by the way? I'm sorry, I haven't really checked up on you. I was a little busy.
It's okay. I saw way more of Newt than I wanted to.
Pardon?
Yeah, I guess her and Newt were about to go to bed, and I guess she lives in a penthouse, and she said to come to her penthouse, and I was like, Okay.
She lives in a penthouse? What the
Yeah, it's like that
fuck?
place near the movie studio that Bryce
What the
lives.
fuck?
Yeah, there's a fucking penthouse. And yeah, I walked in and I don't know if Newt knew I was stopping by, but he was just in his underwear and nothing else. And he was like leaning on the wall and he's like, and I was like, "Oh, uh,
Uh,
hey Newt,
um,
you look good, man. Just let Mercy pull this bullet out of me really quick." Yeah, it was that was interesting. Um, it's okay. I got shot and it sucked.
I vomited so hard I popped my stitches.
I know. You know, the second he said brain zaps, I looked up all the things that those could cause. You were kind of checking off a lot of the boxes.
Was I?
Yeah,
What what do those boxes look like?
nausea, loss of appetite, confusion, dizziness, etc., etc. Then I went and checked your meds. I will baby you with your meds if you make me. I will even baby bird them.
Please don't. What the fuck?
Then take them, or I'll spit them into your mouth.
I do like it when you spit in my mouth.
If I have to do it, I will.
You're not really helping your case. Like, I kind of want that.
Okay, good. Then you'll take your meds.
Yeah, I guess so.
Look, these things will mess you up if you aren't tapered off of them correctly. You need to take them. It's not like an oops, I missed the day thing. It's like, oops, I missed the day and I feel like shit and I feel like I'm going to die type of thing.
I was worried for a minute I was gonna die.
From not taking your meds or from getting shot a bunch?
The meds part. Well, I mean, you know, both. When I was in the courtroom, I was like trying not to pass out and just like trying to breathe. I had to take my mask off.
Yeah, I thought about,
I was really
I
not
didn't
doing
want to,
well.
I didn't want to make a scene in the courtroom and I didn't want them to question me about what I was handing you. So I decided not to give them to you then because I also wasn't trying to blast your fucking medical shit in front of other people or have to
I mean, the
explain it to people.
downside too of the meds is the effects of them, and the bad effects of them take a few hours. So it wouldn't have helped me right away anyway. So I'm glad you didn't do that.
Yeah, it's more of a private thing. But I knew you were suffering and I felt like I couldn't do anything.
Thomas almost died.
Yeah, I noticed.
He did die clinically in the ambulance next to me.
And that is the reason I don't like plans like the one that
I was
happened
really
today.
worried I was gonna have to explain that to Indy.
That is the exact reason when shit like that happened today happened, that type of crazy shit, I don't like. I used to do that type of crazy shit all the time, but we weren't allowed to go in the ICU in the HOA. We'd get Stanley protocoled. That shit don't happen here. People just fucking die.
Well, I'm not dead. I live forever. I'm immortal.
Yeah. And B, we can do crazy shit. Just maybe uh not like that. That shit was like the first fucking mission in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, No Russian, where everybody just gets fucking mowed down at an airport by LMGs. That's what that sounded like.
Chad, this is a roll with advantage. Nice. I'm sorry I'm unpredictable and a little crazy. A lot crazy.
I don't care if you're crazy. I don't care even if you're unpredictable, but maybe uh you know, not like a 20 cop getting mowed down unpredictable.
Maybe, and I'm not pushing the blame onto you because I still made my choice for myself, but maybe next time I say, why don't you go get treated while I'm in here for 75 months, you actually do that.
Maybe next time you come with me to get treated when I do.
We were on time constraints?
We weren't on a time constraint. We had no
We
obligation to be
were.
there. We had no obligation to be there. I was waiting for you to come into the car again so we
Why
could
didn't you
go
just go get
to
treated?
Mercy. Because I didn't want to leave you alone in prison.
Why?
You've literally told me stories about the sounds that you hear in prison and how it reminds you of shit from your childhood. I want you to not feel like that ever. And I don't want to leave you alone in a place that can trigger that for you.
I know he just wanted to play RuneScape. When he remembers your trauma, it's so romantic.
Look, if you were in there for years, I'd probably fucking get a bed set up in visitation.
I mean, you could have just left Thea and Grace in there and gone and gotten
I'm
treated.
not leaving you alone
Oh,
with
okay.
Grayson. That might be worse
That's,
than all the other shit.
okay, that one's fair. But just take her with you then. Maybe?
No,
No?
no,
No.
no.
Okay.
God, no. Plus, I don't really think Thea and Grayson are the same as me, and that's not me fucking blowing smoke on my ass. I don't know if they really help you that much with all that shit. So,
No, they don't. But it would have been like a babysitter, you know? So at least you'd know if something was wrong, because I'm sure Thea would tell you.
yeah, but Thea's just as likely to fucking run into the wall and knock herself out.
Okay.
And then you'd be even more stressed out because Grayson isn't gonna know what to do. Grayson would probably try to put the fucking visitation chair inside of her or
What
something.
the fuck? Ew. You're not wrong, though. Both of those things sound accurate.
Yeah, exactly. Like if Wade was there or something with them, I'd be like, okay, but there was no adults.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy that visual. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, neither did I. But I know it's something Grayson would do. And even if I got treated, what does that change in this situation?
I don't know.
I get shot and then you're pissed at everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I would have been pissed. So it would have been the same. But I feel like at least then, you know, you might have understood the choice better. Been
I would
more
have told
okay
them
with
this
it.
is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. I actually would have told them this plan makes no sense. We're going to fucking die.
There was a plan.
Like
It just
in
wasn't
in
thought
in
out.
my mind, if you hesitate on the plan you're gonna do, improvising when there's 20 fucking cops is a terrible idea. I probably would have said, Margarita's a dumb fuck. We can get her at any other fucking time. Is it really worth getting shot fucking 50 times? There's just gonna be another person who does this to Sean in like a month and a half.
You're not supposed to point that part out, Rod. That's the
I can't
quiet
stop
part, and you're
thinking about
saying it
that
out
part.
loud.
I can't stop thinking about that part anymore because in my mind, I did the math. Shooting Margarita is not worth taking 20 bullets. I'm sorry, it just
So
isn't.
what happens when you throw a grenade at Toretti's car and you get shot by probably any cop in the area that isn't blown up?
Well, I'm gonna try to isolate him.
Right.
He's stupid.
Right.
It won't be that hard.
Okay.
He's a dumbass. And hopefully the grenade will take out all the cops in the area.
They're gonna get that beep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hopefully be far enough away
You're
where their
not gonna
bullets
make it
can't,
away in
or...
time, and they're gonna shoot the shit out of you. They're gonna blow up your car with fucking bullets. They're gonna pull out AKs and shit. They're probably gonna drop a nuke on you.
Well,
That
if they did
sounds
that, then we're all
accurate.
dead.
It's probably gonna be red lasers coming from the sky to just take you out, like Alice in Borderlands.
I have a plan for if I can use that grenade, how I'm going to use it on Toretti. That is hopefully going to limit the chances of that happening. And if that doesn't work, I probably won't throw it unless I have an opportunity where I don't think I'm going to get shot by 50 people. Because I'll be honest, I do not want to lose all that I have now. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if that means that I can't throw a grenade at Toretti, because there isn't a time where I'm not going to immediately get murdered by 20 people, then, you know, that is what it is.
You should just YOLO and accept that you're gonna get shot.
If people won't fucking freak out and spiral over it, I'm down.
I'm sorry, people? That sounds
Yeah,
very
you
pointed.
and Sean.
Sounds super pointed at
And
me,
Thea.
Ron.
No, it's actually a you, Sean, and Thea thing. Actually isn't pointed at you.
Well, it runs in the family. Runs in the family. You spiral too, but you spiral weirdly. Your spiral builds up into a tiny ball of fury and anger and sadness. Until you inevitably, probably, will crash out.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for anyone, so I'm gonna just keep that one balled up.
Right. Right. Instead of dealing with it, we'll just keep it balled up.
How am I supposed to deal with it?
Fucking get therapy!
How is therapy gonna help with that?
I don't fucking know. Maybe talking about it will help you, Rod, because you don't like to talk to me.
What do you mean? I talk to you all the time.
Yeah,
I'd
but you
say
don't
we
do
yap
anything
more than
about
anyone.
it.
We've been
You
talking
gotta
for like an hour
handle
and a
it.
half. Don't do anything about what?
Your problems. You're not processing them.
I processed some of them, maybe.
You keep saying you want to process them or figure out how to, but then you take no steps towards actually processing them.
The way my brain works is not conducive to processing because my version of processing is eliminating the problems from existence. By the way, I'm not talking about eliminating you. It's more like everybody else except you. Like I am not a good person, V. I am very fucked up. And if I don't have a leash on, metaphorically, of course, not doing the whole pet play thing, but metaphorically, I don't have a leash. It's bad.
So what's your leash?
In a way, you. I don't want to do things that make your life more difficult.
Doesn't that annoy you?
No, the benefits outweigh the negatives. Because I actually feel like a kind of like a person.
While leashed?
It's not like a leash in a bad way. It's more just you stop me from acting the way I I would normally in a
But you
good
don't
way.
feel like I'm holding you back. I don't want you to like resent me or something for
You
telling you
understand
to
that most of
chill.
the ways I feel is murdering people that I care about, right?
Yes.
I would have shot Thea already. Grayson would be so far in a ditch, it would be fucking unbelievable. Sean also. Thomas probably. Indy probably. I don't know if Gemma's done anything to that where I felt that yet. So Gemma makes the cut. Etta would be dead. I don't really care about her, but she'd be dead. A lot of people would be dead. And I'm choosing to believe that those thoughts aren't all I am, because if they are, then I don't have much hope.
So I'm a hero, is what you're telling me. I've
Yeah,
saved so
superhero.
many lives. I'm a hero.
Yeah.
You are more than all the other shit, you know. You're a person.
Kind of feel like one sometimes.
I think if, even briefly, regardless of the reasoning, you feel any kind of way towards someone that isn't just anger or annoyance or wanting to kill them for being inconvenient or in the way, I think it's a positive. I think it's a positive thing.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, maybe it doesn't happen all the time, but it's still a positive thing if you feel it at all. 'Cause it means you feel things, which is a good thing, I think.
Yeah. I am trying to not lose that thing, so I'm yeah.
Aren't we a fun little
I
yin and
can't really
yang?
crash out.
We're a fun yin yang where I feel too much and you don't feel enough.
Anything relating to Sean in the ICU, I don't feel anything anymore. I'm not gonna lie. This last one was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I just don't give a fuck.
I was glad he didn't die.
If he died, I might give a fuck, but like him getting another brain injury, like fucking blah blah blee blue. That's how I feel about it. I don't want to deal with this shit. I just don't want to deal with it. Why am I not? If he's acting like a fucking moron all the time, that's on him. I don't know what else that I could do for him. I have tried so many times. I've helped him so many times, and it's just like this recurring thing every fucking 3 months. He gets another
But
fucking
have
brain
you
injury.
tried adamantium? That doesn't exist. Also, Pendragon said he has a gift for me tomorrow.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. They told me to bring Dan the deer, which I got from him the other day right before I ran into Louis, that I've been using to calm my anxiety down. It's a weighted stuffed animal.
Hmm.
It's only 4 feet 5 inches long, which reminds me of something. But I'm cuddling it.
What?
Nothing. But it's big.
Yeah, it's a big stuffed animal. Let Grayson get near that.
I will not let Grayson get near that. Esta, thank you for the raid. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. I hope you had a good stream.
Yeah, it's probably not good. I don't feel anything about that shit, but I've reached my emotional care limit when it comes to Sean and brain injuries.
We still care about me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's all I care about. That's good. That's good. That's good.
But I see all these things that people do around us that stress you out, and I just want to fucking get rid of them.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
actually
been a
almost fought
crazy
Grayson
couple of
yesterday.
days. For what?
The thing when we were in Polito, and you had like a mental breakdown, wanted the whole house redecorated.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that very well. Sorry. My brain's been a little foggy. It's
Probably because
probably
you weren't
from the
taking your
meds.
meds. No, it's not from the meds. It's from the lack of them.
Same difference.
No, not the same difference at all. Actually, huge difference.
Same difference. It's close
No,
enough, man.
I'm literally going to take your pills, put them in my mouth, and spit them into yours if I have to.
Well, I hope you get accepted, Asta. I want to roleplay with you.
If you're going to make me helicopter parent you about the drugs, I will.
You've been taking your meds, right?
I need a refill. Which I was gonna get at my what's it called?
Your appointment.
Yeah, because what happened was like we weren't really around that much for a while, so you know, I totally took them, but like the bottle went bad, you know, so finishing another
Right,
one.
you totally took them. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Real.
Real.
I do try to remember to take them when I'm around though, and difference between mine and yours, not that I shouldn't take them, and I definitely should, and it's bad if I do miss a day, is that it doesn't mess with my head if I don't.
Just your heart, which is more important almost, arguably.
No, I would say is close second.
I don't know. Me getting sick and stuff is not that bad in comparison to you fucking dying.
Yeah, but your brain hurting isn't good.
Who cares about my brain? I don't even can't even
Me,
tell that it's
more than
hurting. It
anyone.
probably is,
More
but it's like all
than
good.
anyone. I care about your brain more than anything.
Are you brain sexual, Rod?
No, but your brain is
Do you want me
you.
to open my skull and you can just massage it with your fingers?
I thought you were gonna say something crazier.
I was gonna say something crazier, but
No.
I corrected it.
No, your brain is you. You are your brain.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's
without
the
your brain,
scary
you wouldn't be
part.
you. You wouldn't be there.
Who would I
Then I
be?
would be depressed. You'd be dead.
What if I turn into someone else?
I'll kill them.
Brainless. You'll kill them.
Yeah.
But that would kill me, wouldn't
You'd be
it?
false flagging. No, because you wouldn't be you
False
because you wouldn't have your brain.
flagging? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that what my sister did? She false flagged. She did
Yeah, if there's
technically
anybody that
twice.
even remotely looks like you, I'm just gonna kill them at this point.
Okay.
Better to get it over with before something bad happens.
Excessive.
Is it? Is it really after everything that happened?
Guess not. I guess not.
I think it's an underreaction.
You blow them up with a grenade.
I'm gonna throw them the fucking
Someone shows up,
smelter at
looks
the
like me.
refinery.
You go inside, grab the grenade, and go 1 sec. Cheek.
No, what I'm gonna do is throw them in the smelter at the refinery and then throw the grenade into the smelter. There's literally no way they can survive.
Now that's excessive.
That's the point.
Point proven, I guess.
I'm not dealing with any fucking relatives flying into town anymore. They're just
I don't
dying.
have any more relatives.
I don't either. And the last one that
My
did fly
family's
into
dead.
town for me, the last one that claimed they were my cousin, I murdered within 20 minutes of meeting them.
That's... what?
Yeah. This is years ago. Somebody flew into town. They said they were my cousin, and I killed them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Nice.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like having a cousin?
I
You
didn't
didn't
know
like
them.
that? You like Bobby from King of the Hill? I don't know you. Bang bang.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alrighty.
I wasn't impressed. They died.
Well,
What else was I supposed to do?
nothing, I guess. This is an appropriate reaction? Question mark?
Like I said, that is how I deal with problems usually.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to see that this side of me. Side of me. I can't talk.
Mm.
So now I'm broad that cares. Thumbs up emoji.
You know I'd still love you, even if that side of you came out.
Hmm. Only time it really came out was with your sister when I shot her in the head 12 times and she somehow lived. Then she kind of got her get back on me when she shot me in the legs 10 times. So that's not a good side of me. I hope you don't see it.
I think if I see that side of you in specific, it's probably a bad
get
sign
really
for our
turned on.
relationship. Okay, we have very different
Oh.
thought process
I mean, I
there.
don't think that side of me is going to be turned towards you.
Yeah, then I probably would get turned on.
It would just end probably with me shooting a lot of people you care about in the head, which would probably make you second guess our relationship. So, yeah, best not.
Maybe not then.
Probably wouldn't want to be with me anymore. Not worth it.
If I killed everyone you cared about, that's in quotations, would you be upset with me?
Depends on the context. Are we like leaving the country?
What?
Are we leaving the country and moving somewhere else? Like, are we like settling down in a cabin?
Is that the
in
part that matters for you? Where we're going?
Yeah, I just don't want to deal with the fucking blowback afterwards from everyone else, honestly. I really don't give a shit. I just don't want to deal with the fucking fallout afterwards. Like, holy fuck, why would I want to deal with that?
You're a very committed person, Rod.
Look, there's like how much I care about you all the way up there. Then there's like how much I care about people that I care about, which is like right about here. So like if you wanted to kill all of them, even though I might not be the biggest fan, you know, like as long as I don't have to deal with all the bullshit afterwards, I'm cool with so many. Oh my god, oh my god, if we're in the woods, I could put a bunch of fucking bear traps down and shit. Motion sensors, game cameras.
Shit, that's peak
Spike
paranoia,
traps.
dude.
Well, yeah,
We
if you
just-
did that to everyone,
7
there'd be
days
a lot
to die
of
in
people
real
pissed
life.
off at us. I'd get an anti-fucking air gun in case someone tried to airstrike us.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, I'm committed. That's the point of marriage.
That is the point of marriage. As long as you're happy.
I'd be happy in a cabin in the woods.
With a bunker.
Ideally, yes.
Ideally.
I can build it myself.
Do you even know how to build a bunker, or were you just gonna guess?
I should watch a YouTube video.
Right? The full video, or like the first 10 seconds and be like, I can do that easy.
I'd probably watch like a 3-hour one. Watch a detailed one. I want a high quality bunker.
Alright. Noted.
Ooh, landmines as well.
Oh,
Landmines
God.
everywhere.
Oh, God.
That won't lead to anything bad happening.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't lead to anything bad happening. You're not gonna build it out of cinder blocks, right?
Nah, fuck that.
Hand-picked individual cinder blocks.
God, no. Never. Yeah, like, I don't think you understand me. Like, I don't, like, pretty much you over everything else, so, you know. I hope you'd have a good reason for murdering everybody around us, but, like, if you did, you know, I'm cool with it as long as I don't have to fucking deal with everybody else's anger afterwards, because that sounds like a lot of trauma that I do not need. I'm gonna go into the ICU if that happens at that point, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not dealing with that. So, we have a cabin, I'm down.
I will make sure we have a cabin should that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Can we sleep
My
now?
bunk. Yeah.
Are you content?
Are you content?
I'm tired. Content enough.
I'm right. I love you. Good night.
Love you. Good night. He's gonna freaking raid me. I need to go. I fucking rated the wrong bitch. I rated the wrong bitch. I rated the wrong bitch. How do I spell? I fucking. Heidisaurus, wrong person. Kirasaurus is who I meant to raid. And I know exactly what I'm doing because I'm a professional. I'm a Fucking professional. Anyway, I'm gonna send you guys over to Kira. I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably. Have a good one. Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever it is that you are, and I'll see you guys later. Good night. Because I just can't face it, and I'm